This is Local 4 News This Morning.
Good morning, everybody, on a Monday morning. I'm Redrick Terry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikamoni. Thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning. It was another successful showing for the 61st Annual Grammy Awards last night.
Well, you saw it here on Local 4 last night. One artist creating a lot of buzz is Aledo's very own Margo Price. That is this morning's top story. Price was nominated for Best New Artist. While she didn't take home that trophy, she's still a winner in the eyes of people living in her small community. Local 4's Yukari Nakayama reports.
In a town with a population that's a little over 3,000 people, the way to pass time is at cafes and with a little country music.
We listen to it all day here.
This little restaurant in Aledo, Illinois, serves as a hub for social hour, where workers like Suzanne have gotten to know basically all of the community.
Well, I wait on a lot of people, so you end up knowing a lot of people.
Giving her a special connection to the Grammy-nominated singer Margo Price.
Well, her grandmother comes in here a lot, Mary Price. And they had the billboards go up, and when she plays at the Ryman, and you know, she doesn't overly brag about it, but you can tell she's really proud.
Price grew up in the close-knit community where she first dipped into the music world while performing at local church choirs and playing the piano. She then left to study at Northern Illinois University, where she majored in dance and theater, and then working many jobs to get where she is today. Suzanne says Price's success has put Aledo back on the map again for its country music. And across the street, another native says it's not only bringing attention back to the small town, but also inspires others to dream big.
It's kind of cool to know that somebody is making it that far in that kind of world that's from a small town like everybody else is.
And residents say despite the outcome of the Grammys, they're happy to call Margo Price one of their own.
We all support her. I mean, she's earned every bit of it on her own.
In Aledo, Yukari Nakayama, Local 4 News.
And there were a few big winners at last night's Grammy as well.
Yeah, women and rap stole the show, taking home several awards. Stella Escobedo has your Grammys wrap-up from Los Angeles.
Can I bring some of my sisters out here tonight?
From start to finish, women commanded the Grammy Awards last night. Host Alicia Keys brought out Lady Gaga, Jada Pinkett Smith, Jennifer Lopez, and former First Lady Michelle Obama to open the show.
Music has always helped me tell my story.
After a lack of female nominees in top categories last year, at this year's Grammys, there was no shortage of nominees and winners.
Hanging over your head.
Kacey Musgraves won 4 times, including the night's top award, Album of the Year. Lady Gaga and Brandi Carlile nabbed 3 Grammys each. Cardi B also made history as the first solo female to win Best Rap Album.
Ooh, the nerves are so bad.
Dolly Parton was honored as Music Care's Person of the Year. The country legend ran through a medley of her hits with other performers. Keys, a 15-time Grammy winner, joined in the fun, at one point showing off her piano skills. The men weren't totally left out. Childish Gambino took home 4 awards, including Best Song and Record for This Is America, and Drake took home Best Rap Song for God's Plan. The late Aretha Franklin was given an extended tribute at the end of the In Memorandum segment. Stella Escobedo, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Another big female win last night. Dua Lipa won Best New Artist. Diana Ross also performed. She celebrates her 75th birthday next month.
Switching gears, Senator Elizabeth Warren spent part of her first full day as a presidential candidate in Iowa. That included a stop in Davenport last night. She hosted a discussion on stage with a few supporters at the Mississippi Valley Fairgrounds. She slammed the federal income tax cut adopted by Republicans and talked about calls to raise the minimum wage. Warren says the government can't stand and watch student loan debt grow out of control, a situation she says is unfair to young people trying to enter the workforce.
You're going to start the great game of life 10 yards behind the starting line with student loan debt.
Warren is now part of a crowded field of 11 Democratic candidates that is still expected to grow. 6 of them are women.
A long-standing staple in the Quad Cities celebrated year number 42. The Quad Cities Builders and Remodelers Association hosted its annual home show at the QCCA Expo Center. Homeowners come to see ways they can improve their homes, while business owners showcase their new products. A spokesperson tells Local 4 News there's a reason people come back year after year.
I think what brings people out is just the repetition of us being here every year and knowing we're hosting an event with reliable contractors and people that they can come and kind of do a one-stop shopping. They're doing a remodel. They can meet with an electrical person, a kitchen, bath, flooring, talk to the owners, the salespeople in one spot.
The home show did wrap up yesterday, but is expected to be back next year.
Someone in Burlington, Iowa is $2 million richer after winning a lottery ticket bought at the Hy-Vee on Agency Street. It matched the first 5 numbers, missed the Powerball, but had a power play option. It's our area's second biggest lottery win in 1 month. That's after an East Moline man won $1 million last week.
Students in the Quad Cities can experience a new level of understanding science with virtual reality. Paradigm in Davenport is kicking off a 10-week hands-on learning science program. Students will be able to dissect a frog, visit forests, and even travel through space. Local 4's Andrea Medina will join us in the next hour with more on that.
If you're heading out this morning, icy roads could impact your commute. Icy roads left drivers in traffic for hours last night, especially on the Illinois side of the river. Local 4 News reached out to several counties. In Mercer County, State Highways 17 and 67 were shut down due to icy road conditions, with reports of accidents. Whiteside County was the same, telling us sheets of ice caused several accidents and even closed I-88.
Yeah, it was one of those nights where you really had to be careful outside. Just the perfect conditions made up for that ice to cover the roads. And I know I can chuckle about it now, but I did take my first winter fall of the year yesterday. Yeah, coming into my house, the driveway was just completely iced over. And it's one of those where you slip the first time, you're like, all right, it's coming. you know it's coming. And then down I went. So you still got to be careful out there.
Absolutely. And I didn't fall, but I was slipping and sliding all day yesterday. It was really bad for me as well. But I feel like it's not going to get any better as the day goes on as far as the icy road conditions. Ash?
It'll get worse. Yeah. Yeah. About how it goes. No, I was driving back from Indiana yesterday on I-80 and dozens of cars in the ditch all over the place. It was kind of crazy. My car was slip sliding a little bit, so I just slowed down and just took my dear sweet time. And that's what you have to do in these conditions because it gets rough out there. Here this morning, 28 degrees, and you can see that people are moving along fine here this morning, but you definitely want to drive slow because you never know if this is water or if this is ice. So please be careful out there on the roads this morning and throughout the day. We could chuckle about it not actually getting worse, but it's truth. We have a winter storm warning in effect, and you can see it's a very sharp cutoff here between warnings and nothing at all, not even advisories for Henry County, Mercer County, because we're going to have a system that's going to come through the area today, and it's going to cut off very quickly between a lot of snow and no snow at all. So we're going to be right on the edge of that with some ice expected as well. Pretty much, though, you should know travel this evening and overnight tonight into tomorrow will be dangerous. This warning goes until about 9 o'clock tomorrow night. Temperatures this morning in the 20s. It feels like the teens and 20s for a lot of us. It's really not too bad, but winds will be increasing as this winter storm gets closer to us. You can see a lot of cloud cover out there because of that, and temperature-wise will mostly stay right around that freezing mark today. So that's what's causing these headaches for us forecast-wise, whether it gets cold enough to see all snow or whether it's nice and just above that line to where we get more ice. But either way you look at it, it's going to be a rough evening. So as you talk impacts, please be careful. Temperatures tonight will be back down to the 30s, only there, and so it continues.
Wow, the beat rolls on. This crazy winter that we're having.
Yeah, it's been wild, and I think this is probably going to be another big one, so we got to be careful out there.
Take it slow, be careful.
Yeah.
All right, Ash, thanks. Coming up, new research on marijuana and heart disease patients, what the wrong dosage can lead to.
The time now is 5:09. Your top health stories are right after this break.
You're watching Local 4 News this morning.
WHBF is local for you with Frederick Terry, Alexandria Ikamoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4.